back. As you see, I'm using a slightly different setting, quite different actually, with an extra light. I'm sitting at my table. Episode 3 of season 5, and today we're doing Chimay, the white cap, or the Chimay triple, or the Chimay 500, which actually means 500 in French. And I could not find a proper explanation of why the name is used. This particular beer, both the beer and this lovely glass were part of the gift pack I got, I think in December in Toronto. And it's the second beer I'm trying from Chimay, and it's sort of logical how I go from the red to the blue. This one's the middle stage, and it's 8% ABV, and it's a Belgian Trappist triple. Now, quickly read back here. The logo Trappist certifies that this ale is brewed within the walls of an existing Trappist monastery under the control of the Trappist community. A major part of the sales revenue is used by the monks to support charitable works. The flavour of Chimay Triple comes from the aromas of fresh hop and yeast, and it's best drunk at a temperature of 6 to 8 degrees Celsius. And that's about the temperature I'm going to be drinking this at. It's good until 2012, so you can't really age it for as long as you can age the blue, which is, could be aged quite a few years and really builds up the flavors. Apparently, I haven't tried that, but when I get to the blue, probably talk about it. Now, the triple style of Abbey, or Belgian, Trappist beers, dates back to the times when they used the name to sort of distinguish between the regular ale they brewed for the monks at the monasteries, and for the triple they used triple the amount of malts, not the hops actually, from what I've researched, so they have the name. And also, as a part of the gift pack, there's this little handbook that came along. For some reason it's in French, in English and Spanish, so I guess this was not meant for the Canadian market, it was more appropriate for the American one. Sort of lists a few facts about the background history of the brewery. Talks about how the monks operated, and how the traditions are really, quite old and still respected. They also produce cheeses at on the same place, the premises. And then it quickly lists the 3 beers and talks about their characteristics and differences, I guess. So we're all set. Let's read the beer. Okay, here's the cap. Just says Chimay Trappist, and good that the beer didn't foam up on me. I was kind of worried it would. With these chalice glasses, you don't really get much of a head on the red one, but I think in this case it'll be quite different. Let's shake up the sediment. Since it's bottle fermented, bottle conditioned beer. Nice. So far looks like and smells like a true triple, indeed, which it is actually. I've never had a real Belgian Trappist triple as of today. So let's look at the body. It's a nice cloudy orange colour to it. With a touch, I guess it's a cloudy amber, but really actually it's more orange than that. Nice, really frothy, off-white head to it. Some lively carbonation, which is very appropriate because it's bottle fermented. Very fruity, quite a fair amount of spiciness in the smell. I'm definitely picking up that dry grape smell, as well as some nice mild kind of caramel, fairly hoppy. But it's a different kind of hop. It's the Belgian kind of hoppiness. It's way different from your IPAs or pale ales, and the yeast is definitely well pronounced as well. Overall, very rich and very appetizing. This is a good beer to have before a meal, apparently. So let's dig in. Crisp, and really starts out with a fair amount of sweetness. Some apple, kind of maybe pear, plum notes, grape, fruity, and then you kind of feel the alcohol from the first sip. That's my impression. Fades away after that, and then the finish, that's where you get the hops. Nice bitterness, with still a fair amount of fruitiness, and definitely some yeast in the back. It's just super intense, and at this point the carbonation is quite high, but I think it'll drop, making the beer smooth. What can I say? It's very tasty at this point, and full flavored and medium to full bodied, I guess. Probably medium bodied. I guess the carbonation is it's about the same level as the red, Chimay red, even though I'm having this in the small bottles, not the big corked one, which I can't really get in here in Quebec, Northern Ontario. We do get the blue one in the big bottle stuff here. Head faded away, but there's still a fair amount left. Some lacing in the side of glass. And now so if the carbonation drops, get a bit more hops, and they start coming through, I guess, after you swallow right away, and then the finish and aftertaste really pronounced. This is a much hoppier beer than the red one, and it's a perfect triple at this point. So I'll get back to you. Well, guys, the Chimay White is an excellent beer. Not that I didn't expect that, but it's what it is. It's what people say. Trust the people who say this is outstanding, this is great. It's true, at least from my viewpoint. Either way, there's so much going on in this beer that it really strikes you how complex the beer becomes. As you drink more of it, I think the hops are definitely becoming more pronounced and upfront, still lingering in the aftertaste. Slightly peppery, yeasty feel to it. Fair amounts of spice notes I picked up with time. Coriander, maybe a bit of allspice or nutmeg, and very complex and nice mouthfeel. As crisp as it was in the beginning, I think it becomes a bit mellowed down, which is a good thing in this case. You feel the alcohol a little bit, but it really doesn't linger on. That's good. You feel it, I guess, when you take a little sip. And you swallow it, it's gone. It's not there anymore. But for an 8% beer, this is fine. I could knock down a couple of these bottles without problem at all. Even one, I could handle a big 750ml if we had this sold here, but we don't. So either way, as far as the grade goes, I'll give it a nice 9 out of 10 for Chimay White. I could have given this a 10, but this is the first official Trappist triple I'm trying, so I'll leave room. Maybe there's going to be another beer which will strike me even more and impress me even more. There's a few other Trappist triples in the world. So, but this is a 9.5 soft grade, I guess. Since I don't give high grades, it's just going to give a 9. So 9 out of 10 for Chimay White, or the Chimay 500. And that's it. I really enjoyed this beer and highly recommend this. Please leave a comment if you have something to say about this beer or anything at all. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, why not do it now? It's a good time. I'll come back with really exciting beers in the nearest future. So check it out. Check it back, please.